There's something I wanted to say. This cleric's camp has its advantages. Very different. Why do people gather in a place like this? Are they seeking physical proximity, or do they wish to shield themselves from harmful radiation?
Neither. Uncertainty. Well. When are you headed?
Shush! Not so. I'm selling goods that I earned through gratuitous acts of extreme Look, I'm not trying to get rid of you.
No. He's done nothing but follow your orders.
If that's true, he is nothing to fear. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'll need more than the word of an outsider. We will establish his innocence in the blood cistern. These shards are for completing your... and these are for answering my... There's nothing more you can... It'll clothe you better than those... If Ivan owes you anything, you should go see him. Although he might not be in any state to... So...
You never really cared about the supplies, did you? You just wanted Ivan back.
Correct.
I don't appreciate being used.
Then you shouldn't have come here. Did you really think I'd trust a stranger? To show you just how grateful I am, I'll make sure Khan knows how useful you've been.
Excellent.
Tengus wants to put...
Yeah. Fuck! I knew I was gone too long, and I expected punishment for...
He knows you've been traded.
Oh. How could I be so stupid? Thinking I... Get my fa... The guard shouldn't ask any questions, just as long as word hasn't gotten... At this point, you need to think about how to save your own ass. If anyone finds out you told me what Tengus's plan...
Fine.
Tell... If I know him, he'll blame it on the poachers. Now go.
Ivan's gone. He must have escaped.
No one leaves the grotto if we do not will it.
Looks like his will was stronger.
Spare me your ridicule. I'll sort this out. Wait here.
Now do you believe me?
There's no denying it. The poachers let him get away. They have been nothing but negligent ever since we tasked them with maintaining the balance.
What are you gonna do now?
Nothing.
I don't understand.
Let Ivan enjoy his minor victory. Let him feel safe. His time will come. You can be sure of that. You, on the other hand, have truly proven yourself, and I appreciate your honesty. That's all that matters. The rest is none of your concern. It's up to me to keep the poachers under better control.
Of course. Aim to please.
I completed the work Tengus gave me.
Good. Your reward has been set aside.
The level of remuneration does not seem commensurate with the scope of the services rendered.
Well, you did indeed render us a very valuable service. All right, I will give you a bit more.
Thank you very much.
In any case, Tengus seems... If you gain Zarina's trust...
You seen this before?
An amulet? Sure.
No shit.
It's kinda...
Sorry.
What for?
I'm trying to find out who it might belong to.
Can't help you there, but if you...
Hey, wait. That's the amulet I found in the cellar. How'd you get your hands on it? You better have a good explanation.
Zarina gave it to me. What do you know about it?
Zarina entrusted you with that? You're not even a Morcon.
That's why she chose me.
Not my place to question Zarina, so I'll tell you what I know. Was having a drink with Ghosta in the cellar. I went to my table, stood on something hard. Found this amulet stuffed in a crack in the ground. Of course, when I recognized what it was, I went straight to Zarina and gave it to her.
Is that everything?
What do you mean? That's it? Just drop it. An outsider shouldn't get involved in our matters. Leave me alone. Got work to do.
Watching you. What's that supposed to be?
So you haven't seen it before?
Looks religious. Maybe ask Zarina. She knows about that sort of thing.
So, you made it past Betulga, huh? Welcome to the cellar, where only the alcohol counts. Here, this one's on the house.
Thanks.
If you want anything else, just holler. I don't serve piss here. Just the finest hooch from the hands of our dead enemies.
Is everyone treated so well here?
Of course! The best wares bring the best customers, as I always say. Not every innkeeper can say that with a straight face. Nobody here keeps a tab.
So, the guy at the door was an exception, right?
How so?
He was asking for shards.
Is that right? I'll deal with that right away.
I've never heard such nonsense.
Not interested.
Off the stool, scum! Can't you selling to my customers?
No,
Looks like Betulga's getting sloppy. Best remind him of his duties, and introduce you to each other. You know the rule, no shards, no selling.
I'll be sorted soon. Promise.
You'll be a bloody pulp soon. Get out of here, you fucking parasite. I don't believe it. That damn beggar's back.
It'll be fine. Trust me. I've never heard of
I got nothing to say about that.
I hate beggars. Those lowlifes have no business in my cellar. What have I got to be upset about? You want to buy something?
What can you tell me about this?
Interesting. How does a stranger get an amulet like this?
You recognize it?
That depends.
Give me a break.
Oh, I'm getting old. Memory's hazy. Ooh, a few shards should sharpen it, though.
As would a punch, but I'll give you your shards. This enough?
Ah, yes, now I remember that amulet. Come closer. Marat found it here. It bears the face of Crichton.
Who's Crichton?
Shh! Keep your voice down. You don't know? Crichton's the Forbidden God. He once existed peacefully alongside Ravak. But now, believing in him, even talking about him, can get you in a whole heap of shit. But it looks like there are still a few followers who haven't been murdered yet.
Did you see who lost it?
No, it was a busy night. Could barely keep tabs on the bar, let alone lost property.
What's so bad about it?
Well, let's just say whoever lost it won't be pleased. The amulet suggests there's a group of people who don't believe in the value of balance. And that'll make one or two people here a tad nervous.
I don't have any other questions.
That's good, because probably the only thing I haven't told you is the
Listen, I
said I'm not interested. Ah, screw it. Clearly not getting rid of you that easily. What do you want?
You ever seen something like this?
How? How did you get your hands on this? Listen, you might want to avoid flashing it around.
I'm looking for the amulet's owner.
Huh. Interesting. Afraid I can't help you there.
No, not now.
I can't believe it. It's just one disaster after another.
Not now.
No one wants to hear my opinion. How can you be so stupid?
Wait, I heard you had a...
Depends who's asking.
My name's Evika. Don't try to deny you have it. You got the amulet from Zarina, and now you're trying to find out who it belongs to. Come here. It's better we talk in private. Let's get to the point, okay? The amulet doesn't belong to you. I want it, and I want you to tell Zarina that... So?
I have a couple of questions first.
Can I trust you?
I have no reason to betray you in any manner, to any person or object.
You're really specific, aren't you? But good. I can be satisfied with that. And what about you, then? Can I also trust you?
My question is, can I trust you?
The others advised me not to let you live. Don't make me regret not taking that advice. I suppose we both need to establish some trust. You're no Morcon. I'll answer your questions. But if I find you trying to trick us, I'll have to kill you.
Who are these others you're part of?
We're followers of Crichton. We work in secret in the very depths of the underground. If the Resistors found us, they'd torture and kill us.
And the poachers?
They're the same as the Resistors. Well, at least most of them are. They hunt us because we threaten their way of life. When the grotto opened up, old, forgotten ideals came flooding in. And we're a threat to them. They're afraid we'll be able to bring them down one day. What a day that would be.
What's the story behind the amulet?
The Crichton amulet goes back centuries. The story goes that there were once two gods, Ravok and Crichton. When we created the grotto to save ourselves from the Great Comet, they fought for dominion over our people. Obviously, Ravok won in the end. He banished Crichton from the kingdom of the Morcons and set out the commandments, which the Morcons still follow to this day. The commandments of balance.
God?
Of course. But he's so much more than just a god. He is inspiration itself. The embodiment of freedom, peace, and self-determination. Do you understand? We Morcons haven't always been so brutal. The old stories have been forbidden by Ravok's followers, but we remember them. We were once like everyone else outside the grotto. No prisoners, no torturing. We never inflicted any pain upon ourselves. And there were no blood rituals. We still remember those times, even if the others don't. Maybe now you see what's at stake here. Right here. Right now, the future of the Morcons is in your hands. Serena and her resistors can't be allowed to find out that Crichton's
Here, it's yours.
Thank you. I have to admit, I wasn't sure you weren't going to go to Zarina behind our backs. Now you're one of us, whether you like. But don't worry. We won't let you down. Before you go, you should know we can't.
What do you need from me?
We could really use some help from an out. Somehow we have to make sure that Zarina stops looking for us. A story of... But I know from my own experience that Zarina...
So you...
Yes. Someone has to pay.
Not a...
No. Zarina would see...
So, what's the plan?
Find someone who Zarina thinks is stupid enough to keep hold of it, but not be a follower of Crichton. There's a trader in the living quarters who deals in stolen goods. We plant it on him and let Zarina... She'll find it with him, along with other illegal goods in his possession. That should be enough to convince her...
So, I'm doing the planting?
No, I'll do it. I live here, and everyone knows me and ignores me. But I need you to make sure Zarina knows... Go see. Someone stole the amulet while you were making your way through the living quarters. You overheard a conversation in the cellar between two men who were talking about a trader who deals in stolen goods. You don't know what these men looked like. It was dark. Got it?
So, I'll go... Then I'll say, when I was looking for the thief, I overheard a conversation in the cellar about a trader who deals in... So, yeah.
Good. Serena has spies. You need to go straight to her. Meanwhile, we'll talk after...
That was an unusual choice.
What do you want, Vlad?
No need to be like that. Khan didn't send me. I just have a few whispers you might be interested in. That stranger who's been hanging around, he had something strange on him.
He showed you an amulet he wasn't supposed to have, right?
How'd you know that?
I gave it to him. He's doing me a favor. I know you mean well, but just this once, don't breathe a word of this to anyone.
But
Not one word. Am I clear? Now leave me.
Someone took the amulet.
What? You allowed it to be stolen? All you had to do was track down its owner. I have never encountered such incompetence. If that's all you have to say, I'll have you sent straight to the blood cistern. Change my mind.
It was stolen while I was following a lead.
Is that it? What else do you have to report?
I heard two men talking. They wanted to sell something to a trader who deals in stolen goods. I went looking for him when I realized the amulet was gone.
And who is this trader?
They say he does business in the residential district.
An illegal trader in the residential district. Not the first time I've heard such a rumor. I'll deal with it personally. If we find the amulet on him, I'll spare you the blood cistern. You'll need to come with us. I want you there when we search through his stock. Wait while I send my guards on ahead. They'll make sure he doesn't go anywhere. All right, let's... And may Ravok grant you eternal torments if we don't find that amulet on him. Come on. We shouldn't keep my men waiting. They should already be inspecting the trader's goods. Remember that we are observers only. You are not to interfere with their search, no matter what. Quiet. I want to hear what the suspect has to say.
That was inappropriate.
What the hell is this? I haven't done anything!
You are accused of dealing in illegal goods. You are further accused of being in the possession of illegal artifacts. Artifacts that seek to challenge the power of Ravok.
What? No, I would never do that. Okay, it's true I've been trading without a permit. But I would never sin against Ravok.
Have you found anything? The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
Yes, sir. This amulet was among his things.
What is that? I've never seen it before in my life.
Tell that to Ravok. And we'll see if he believes you.
I'll get
Come
you!
back here!
Nonsense.
You're not the first person to say that.
By Ravok. I was sure you were lying to me. Perhaps I should place more faith in you in the future. And in truth, I'm relieved an illegal trader was the one behind it all. We'd feared far worse. You did your job well. You may tell the voice of Khan that you have proven yourself to me. Now please leave me to my prayers.
Always boozing.
I've gained Zarina's trust.
Did you now? Well, some achievement. Zarina is not easily impressed. Take this as a symbol of our appreciation. Excellent work.
I want to talk to Khan.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Tenghis is satisfied with your work, as you said. I'm glad to hear it. It seems Zarina trusts you. That speaks in your favor. That should suffice. Go to Khan. He is a man of few words, but he will want to share some with you.
You gain the trust of Tenghis and Zarina. In recognition, I will answer 2 questions. Choose wisely.
About my 2 questions. What is the balance?
The balance is a system of equilibrium that ensures our survival. When we were trapped down here, it was a vital system. Take food, for example. There must always be enough food for the people who need to eat. One more person, and there would not be enough food. One less person, and we would not have enough workers. The balance is a delicate machine that must never be askew. It has become more difficult to maintain, however, since the gates were opened. That's your first question. Do you have another?
Who is Ravok?
Over 100 years ago, when we called ourselves Subterraneans rather than Morkans, Ravok came to us. He taught us the laws of balance and the value of pain. He gave us our name.
What do you mean?
No more questions. We Morkans exist because we followed Ravok's commandments. We give our lives for his glory. You've asked your 2 questions. But I am not finished with you yet. I have a task for you. Complete it to my satisfaction, and I will grant you a great honor. In any case, you have earned a place in the Morkan ranks. Enough talking. I must resume my duties.
You heard the great Khan. I will explain everything else to you.
Khan mentioned a task for me. What does it involve?
It seems Khan sees great potential in you. He has been looking for a long, long time. Perhaps his search is finally over. But you must complete a test to prove your suitability before Khan will bestow upon you this great honor.
What kind of honor are we talking about here?
Once Khan considers you worthy, all will be revealed. Khan wishes to test whether you truly embody Morkan values. He is waiting.
Khan sent me.
Huh, good for you. Not mine.
Khan told me to see you. You're supposed to evaluate me or something.
Son of a whore. I'm really not in the mood for this. Just tell me who you are and what you're doing here, okay?
My name's Jax.
Rings a bell. Have we met?
I don't think so.
Never mind then. So what are you after?
I'm looking for work.
No shit. Why else would Khan have sent you? Got nothing for you right now. I don't work on an empty stomach. On second thought, I do have work for you. How'd you like to help me gather some grub?
What does...
Nothing much. Just a quick hunting trip. Get some breakfast. Can't stand the sight of damn rat meat anymore.
A sensible decision. Rat meat contains several deadly pathogens. It is not recommendable for consumption.
Hey, rats can be really delicious. Just toss in a few mushrooms. But you get sick of all the food in this place eventually.
My assessment was not a criticism of their flavor. I merely intended to indicate that they are not safe to consume.
Got it. So what do you say? Should we go hunting?
Let's go hunting.
Don't worry. It won't be a long and arduous trip. Saw some big, juicy screamers in the ruins above the grotto. The area's overrun with mutants. And if we're really unlucky, some Reavers might show up.
Will that be a problem?
Ha! Not for me. We haven't got all night, you know. Never introduced myself, did I? Name's Vlad. You know, Jax, you got a pretty unusual name. Where you from?
Oh, my life's been a journey. You know, twists, turns.
Hey, if you don't want to give me details, I could have just said so. Not a bad idea to keep things under wraps around here. You never know who's listening in. Fresh air. Man, that recycled, purified crap in the grotto ain't the same.
I hate caves.
Good for you. But yeah, it can be a little grim. Though there's worse places. Long as it works, right? Okay if we keep...
Sure.
If you don't mind, I'm planning on making a little detour.
What kind of detour?
Got some business to take care of with a merchant. She's in an outpost of ours. More or less on the way up to the ruins.
I thought Morcons needed a permit for that.
What makes you think I don't have one, huh? Yeah, we have a lot of rules. But when you learn the system, you gotta love it. Anyway, let's take a quick breather. Maybe you'd finally like to tell me where you're from.
That was remarkable.
You want to know where I'm from?
For most people, it's a pretty simple question. Trying to run away from something awful you did in a past life?
Ever heard of Zakor?
Yeah? What about it?
That's where I'm from. I was once a commander in the war.
By Ravok, you were an Alb.
A long time ago, but yeah, I was.
Did you defect? Renounce them?
Seems so, doesn't it?
Man, takes a lot of courage to recognize your people's flaws and part ways, whatever the consequences. Respect that a lot. Anyway, enough jabbering. Not much further to the Morcon outpost.
What business do you have there exactly?
Just business. The details aren't any outsider's concern. Tell me something. How'd you end up in the grotto?
Why you want to know?
Just curious. No need to get all defensive. Almost there. Hold on for a moment, okay?
Oh, Vlad. What can I help you with?
You have it? You know what?
Yeah, I got it.
Hand it over, then.
I don't have it here, dipshit. It's in the usual place.
I already looked there.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Someone must have stolen it. Look, I'll deal with this when I have a second.
You better. Anyway.
Give it a rest.
Well, I'm done here. Yeah, what about her?
What did you trade with her?
Nothing interesting. I bring her a few odds and ends from the grotto. Nothing more to say, really.
You're not telling me what's really going on.
What do you... Look. None of your damn business. Maybe I'll share a few details if we get to know each other better.
Your business is your business.
Why is the Right, now that that's settled, let's keep going. Those big juicy screamers won't butcher themselves. Tell me when you're ready. You're an interesting guy, you know that?
Really? In what way?
You clearly think I'm doing something illegal, but you're keeping it to yourself. Guess staying out of it completely is one way to avoid trouble.
It's Morcon business. I don't get involved in others' affairs.
Fair enough. Good way of keeping your enemies at arm's length. Friends, too. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Good way of keeping your enemies at arm's length. Friends, too.
Watch out! Humans should pay attention to the lessons these ruins can teach.
So,
where exactly did you see the screamers?
In the ruins. We should be there soon. Don't let your guard down. This place is a stomping ground for mutants, too. Don't want to get their attention. Right. The Screamers should be around here somewhere. When I saw the pack last time, there were... Okay, how's this for a plan? I'll stay here and lay a trap.
Let's just take...
Ballsy plan. Just hope it don't... But... I'll show that monster. I'll show that monster. A fight like that makes you feel alive, right? And look at this meat. Leave the corpses where they are when we get back to the grotto. So, UNO.
Are you not?
Nah, let's just say my blade can manage a few more hits. Hey, you ever seen a Cyclops?
Yeah, I have.
Man, then you know how dangerous those big bastards are. So, now that the Screamers have warmed us up, how about it? Want to try to take down a Cyclops?
About the... We can take it down together.
That's the spirit, buddy. Follow me. I saw it over this way. Let's show it who's boss.
This
residential
monster is certainly a space-saving concept.
Whoa. Good job. Honestly didn't think we'd get out. Right. We really should head back now. Oh, I can't believe it. What a rush. We actually took down a fucking Cyclops. You're one mean...
Over there!
Yeah. You're one mean bastard, you know that? Next time Marat mocks me, I'll rub our little conquest in his smug face. Man, I'm beat. Wish someone would carry me home. That was a fight and a half, huh? Be glad when we're back in the grotto. Not much further, thank Ravak. No need to make a detour to the outpost this time. Hang on, you see that guy? Oh yeah, he definitely should. Just gonna have a little talk. Don't even think. Hey, you! I know you. Ilger, right?
No. Well, yes, but...
No one gave you permission to be out here, did they? In fact, have you even finished your training in the cages, let alone passed the arena test?
Yes, of course. I got Khan's permission.
Excuse me? I'm choking on your bullshit. I'm one of Khan's closest confidants. If he'd sent you out, I'd know. So, you see, we have a problem. Either get your ass back inside or...
No, please. I can't go back in there. Please, just leave me alone.
Too bad for you I'm not a poacher.
What do you mean? Why?
'Cause I'm too lazy to take your worthless hide prisoner. Letting you go isn't an option. Which leaves me only one choice. You shouldn't have come here! Thought that guy might have caused a bit of tension between us, you know? Difference of opinion kind of thing. But I'm glad you didn't get in the way of more Khan justice. Ravok demanded it. Anyway, it's all done now. Man, this has been a long expedition. Itching to get home.
I'm ready.
All right, follow me. I'm, sorry you had to see that. Don't think badly of us just because of that one guy. Gotta say, you surprised me.
How so?
Well, you just stood aside, respected more Khan justice. That in itself is worthy of respect, you know. Hey, enough of this ass-kissing. We're almost back now. Okay. Quite a ride, huh? Funny what a quick hunting trip can turn into. I'll give the word that those screamers need to be picked up. See.
Wait, don't forget Khan.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Well, test over. Go see Khan. If he wants my report, I'm sure he'll send you back. But for now, I have to...
I went hunting with him.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
Then why is he not here?
He said...
I do not care what he said. Bring him here. The great Khan will hear what he has to say about you. It will soon become clear whether...
The voice of Khan sent me.
Had a feeling he might. What does he want from me?
You're meant to give Khan a report about me.
Ah, okay.
You know why I summoned you?
Yeah. You want to know if the outsider passed my test, right? If he's worthy of the job you have for him.
Yes.
Well, I made it look like I was trying to smuggle something out of the grotto. He didn't give two shits. Thought he threatened to turn me in, or at least ask what I was up to. But he just stood there like a slab of meat. Wasn't impressed, to be honest. Oh, but that's not all. Outside, we ran into a deserter, Ilger. The stranger didn't interfere. He let me carry out more Khan justice, as Ravok demands. Gotta say, it surprised me. In a good way, of course.
A sensible appraisal with useful responses. But what is your opinion of him? Tell me, do you think him ready to take on the responsibility?
Well, all things considered, yeah, I think he is. He gets our way of life, in more ways than one. He seems to respect the Morkans. You'd make a decent vandal, I can tell you.
Your advice is appreciated, Vlad. May Ravok's blessings be upon you.
And on you, Master.
You heard correctly. Vlad has spoken in favor of you. The Great Khan is... You have earned the respect of the Morkan. Speak...
Perhaps I have finally found someone worth... Before we go... You have proven that you but this is...
You mentioned
patience. If you have no further questions... Then I have one last task.
Don't push your luck.
Wait here. I must speak with Asmir. Asmir.
Yes, my lord?
I am going to Ravok's Cathedral.
Ah, so it is time.
It is. My instinct tells me I have found the one.
Then I won't keep you any longer. May Ravok welcome you into his perfect oblivion.
May Ravok watch over you too, my friend. We walk in silence.
Why?
No talking. I must prepare for what is to come. Patience. A few more levels and we will be there. This is Bahadur. Speak with him. He will explain. My words are... I will await your decision.
I see you're here. Strange as it is, he must have a good read. But before we begin, to walk the path of the Morkans.
Yes. I want to join you.
Good. Just as I'd expect from someone of Khan's choosing. Has Khan told you why you're here?
No.
Ah, he's a man of few. Khan has chosen you to take his life.
Okay, no problem. When?
Your willingness is pleasing. I can see why Khan chose you. When you are ready, find me, and the fight will begin.
Yes. I'll take Khan's life.
I'm glad to hear it. I trust that you'll grant...
I won't make it easy for you.
Hang on a minute.
Of course. Only death in battle is honorable.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You have my...
May Rav...
Get in there! God.
How long are you going to keep this up?
That was remarkable.
Praise be to... Khan is reborn in Ravok's arms. I admit I had my doubts. Perhaps Khan was right to...
It was...
I'm pleased. In recognition... What do you want? If it's... Of course, for you to take Khan's place restores balance. But be warned, if you choose to join us, you be You must... Khan was your victim. A small but valued weight on the almighty scales of life. Your actions to send him to Ravok have upset the balance. To restore it, you must take Khan's worldly place. Are you prepared to assume his tasks and duties?
I am.
Are you prepared to fight and bleed in the name of Ravok?
I am.
Will you gladly... Do you have any questions? You now have the rank of Bloodhound. Every Bloodhound is entitled to a full set of armor. You have already received a part of it from me. You will now be able to... Go to our armorer at Tengus's place. She'll sell you what you need.
No.
Good. In that case, first go to Mordrag at the Blood Cistern. He will teach you how to fight like a Morkon. After that, report... Everything that belonged to him is now yours. His questions that he would have been asked. You will learn more with time.
That was remarkable. It would have been much less dangerous to have lived here in the old world.
I've been expecting you. You're now one of us, which means I have permission to sell you...
How does a maggot like you defeat the Great Khan?
You want to be next?
You insolent filth! Do you have...
No, but I'm not going to be friends with you, shithead. So I don't think it matters much.
You should never be allowed here. You should be caged like the animal you are.
Take it up with Bahadur if you like. Until then, I'll have my feet up at Khan's house. Sorry, my house.
By all means, rest easy. Enjoy yourself. It'll make your painful downfall all the more satisfying.
Why don't you teach me how to endure such pain?
Bahadur truly thinks you can become a Morkhan? He's wrong. But this could be entertaining. Follow me into the
What's happening?
Silence! Your incessant prattle bores me. Khan's legacy rests on your shoulders. Don't you dare disgrace it more than you already have. Tormentors, to me! You want to know how we draw power from pain? First, show me how much you can tolerate. Remove your armor.
Fine.
I will. We'll begin once you...